Killah B.
A bunch of clowns on the merry-go-round. Bunch of clowns on the merry-go-round. Bunch of clowns on the merry-go-round. Bunch of clowns on the... While these dudes run around, rapping like clowns, I put you on the real list of down. Look up in the sky, every day you see planes. Purple warfare, chemicals they spray. Nanotechnology, a twist club. Psychology, bankers party hard, screwing up the economy. They party hard, screwing up the economy. Point blank, enemy of the state. Buffalo people put it at a fucking hell's gate. They want to put a chip in your ass, you just wait. I said, they want to put a chip in your ass, you just wait. I just the other day, every baby born in Europe will be inserted with the chip after May 2014, inserted into their nipple. At any time, they will torture or terminate you. A bunch of clowns on the merry-go-round. 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 Internet stole your life. The internet stole your life. Internet corrupt your spouse. Let the internet ruin your house. Internet stole your life. The internet stole your life. Internet corrupt your spouse. Let the internet ruin your house. You be on.
Yeah, boy. It's your man Killah B. Goddamn Witchfinder General. You got a witch. I'll burn their motherfucking asses up. Once again. Hope everybody's doing all right out there. Let's give me a few more. Yeah, we had a hell of a week this week. A lot was going on. Got the Hebrew Israelites killing more people. Got the Hebrew Israelites defending the murderers. Got the Hebrew Israelites running and hiding from the truth. Got the Hebrew Israelites getting their doctrine beat up on. Got more Hebrew Israelite cult leaders trying to put a stop to all this. It's a whole bunch of stuff, man. A whole bunch of stuff. We're going to get it in tonight. Shares out. Sorry, I should have used a little longer song. I had enough time. But, hey, you know how it goes. Always some work to do. Things don't always come out the way that you want all the time. So, just got to bear with it. But, get all this shit here done. Hopefully we get some people in the room here today. Brother Hayru's supposed to be stopping by. Hopefully we get Go Chris up in here. Whoever, I'll put the link in the chat in a hot second here. Okay. One more thing here. I'll be right with y'all. Yeah. We gotta have a hell of a show. Y'all gonna learn today. Gotta learn something today. Hopefully, if y'all listen, let's try to keep the chat clear with comments and stuff that really don't have anything to do with the subject of the video. Let's try. I know it's hard and stuff. Nothing wrong having conversation in the chat. I'm not saying you can't do it. But this don't try to take the attention of the audience and stuff or the people that's in the chat off the content, because this stuff is very important. It's a lot more important than what did King David do, what did King David eat for lunch, shit like that. So, yeah. Just think about that shit, I guess. Almost finished here. A few more to go. I'm done. Let's see what the chat looking like now. I'm back, y'all, and I'm black, y'all. Back to that, and I'm back, y'all. right. Almost done here. One thing. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Anybody? What's going on? Shares out the way. The way this one. All right, let's see what's going on here. Nobody's in the chat yet? Nobody listening yet? All right, cool. Man, I got a little bit of time. The hell with y'all big head niggas. Nobody listening yet. So let me get this shit out the way and I'll get started. Yeah, we got a new channel and stuff I'm trying to do too. So you get a little collaboration with some brothers and stuff on this thing. Stay going. Got a great idea. We'll fill you guys on that on another show. Okay, almost done here. We get started. All right. I'm back. What the hell going on here? Okay. All righty now. Cult leaders. I know a lot of you guys, you like to wonder. Peace, Akia. First in the room. What's up? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, so most of you out there, I bet, wonder how these cults get started, or whatever you call it. Since you guys, some of you guys haven't woke up yet and walked out. The Hebrew Israelite groups. There's a lot of other groups out there. There's tons of them. But we're gonna find out tonight how you'll be able to identify them, because they all do the same thing. If you've heard me on past live streams when I was in tour nights and stuff, the videos are no longer available, by the way. Where I mentioned about these groups and how they go from just being a regular kid somewhere in a city and all of a sudden just pick up and have this huge mega cult going on with members and stuff all across the United States. And I guess a lot of you probably wonder, like, how do these people do all this stuff? Peace, Sister P. Hey, how you doing? Well, Chris Harris. What up, Chris Harris? Yeah, man, shit. Got a cult buster today. A cult buster, goddamn. So, yeah, I wanted to do it yesterday and stuff, but I know I ran into some issues and stuff. My internet is definitely better now. It definitely was a thing that I thought it was. It's not like 100, but it's definitely like 3 times as good, better than it was before. So everything should be good. I can start using the other software I was using before to do my live streams. So they could be a little bit more presentable and stuff. We get some videos and some photos, screenshots and stuff. All good up in there. Hey, what's up, Amber? Lemon pepper, peace. Yep. So, all right, got some people up in here. Got 4 heads up in here. I'll put the link if anybody want to come on. Get this thing on the road. So I just pretty much want to whiz through it, so you guys can see what's up. And then after that, I just have a little freestyle and stuff, like whatever guys want to talk about and stuff we can talk about. The hangouts there. Anybody will come in. Okay. Hot lemon pepper. That shit is crazy. All right. Let's get into this cult leader stuff. Cult leader training manual. This essay, I guess you could call it, was written by Dr. Jack Andrew Lantern. Let me see if I can find it. I should have been my homework on that shit before I started. I had 45 minutes to do it, but let me see if I can find something on him real quick. If not, I'll just get on with it. Nope, really don't see nothing. But let's see if this is YouTube page. I don't think this is it. It might be, but I don't think this is it. Yeah, I don't think this is it. It might be. It might be. I'll just leave it as I don't know who it is. So I'm just gonna get this thing over with. Chris, you want to come in? Link in the chat. I sent it to you in your thing too. Wait. Oh, okay. I put it in your Facebook too. All right, let me get this thing on the road here. Okay. All right. I said let's shoot it right to it now. I let my light shine. All right, Chris, just text it to you. All right, so let me get this thing started here. Godson, what up? First things first. You got to decide when you want to start a cult, you got to decide what you want. Right up front. Is it going to be money, power, or sex? Either one that you're after. Even if you want to be the Antichrist. You know what I'm saying? But maybe your ass ain't smart enough. You lack the charm. You lack the brains. Kickstart your following. And bring about the end of days. Whatever the case, what I'm going to read to you guys here today will have you gaining and maintaining the power over your flock. So we're going to look into what these cult leaders do to get things on the road. A lot of you are going to notice some of these things that happen to you. A lot of these situations you get put in. And you pretty much just going to be able to write your groove off as a cult, just like I'm telling you. So, first thing, you got to manipulate to accumulate. It says a good cult leader needs an overwhelming sense of self combined with a desire for blind, unquestioned obedience. As you'll see here, some of my past videos, I had people that were in the Torah Nights, waited for years to be able to talk to the cult leader, ask them some questions get ignored. A lot of you guys in Hebrew Israelites, you got a lot of questions. You hear Chris Harris and stuff talk about stuff. You run to your camp leader and you ask the question, hey, this guy was saying this. Can you tell me a little bit more on that? Or the regular, a way I could cut him, right? And they're gonna tell you that nigga got a demon on him. Stay away from him, especially if it's something they can't answer. Especially if it's something that they can't answer. Some things they can answer and won't answer for you. It won't give you an answer because you're gonna have to be under the obedience of them. If this is found wanting, attend a few. Masons are going to say it too. If you ever attend any motivational coaching sessions and stuff like that, or reading the autobiographies of big like CEOs and stuff, say removing yourself from a society and repeating the mantra, "I am the Messiah," in front of a in front of the mirror will help you develop your God complex. So you have to pump yourself up. And this is funny right here because I use this myself. When we were talking with Neo the other day live, and we were talking about working and like work ethics and business and stuff like that. You have one of the things I was telling them. I said, okay, you have a plan A, right? I said, what's your plan B? And when he said plan B, I said, hey, plan B ain't gonna work. You're gonna have to want to do what you want to do by all means necessary. We just busted up in here. Okay, so, peace, Amber.
Hey.
So you're gonna have to want what you're after. You can't just say, I'm going to do this, and after that, I'm going to have this. You know what I mean? So, all right. So, you're not, it's going to be really hard to achieve with a lot of outside things and stuff like in your way. So, most of you find a lot of these people, they lost a lot of friends. They didn't pay attention to a lot of things, and you know what I mean. Like I put away a lot of my friends and stuff when I got started, just to get yourself in the mindset to be able to do what you want to do. So I'm gonna move on and stuff to the next part. It says branding and an identity. So once you've crafted that unshakable ego, right? Because you gotta have an ego if you want to be able to achieve something. You need a name for your collective, a concept to worship, and cause to rally behind it, right? So you need a name. Torah nights, God damn it. Your concept of worship, the Torah teaches. You know what I mean? We're the guardians of the Torah. You know what I mean? Nobody could come into the temple profane. So we're the holy people of Yahweh, and we keep Yahweh the Torah's charge and all this stuff, right? And the reason we got to do it because there's these wicked booty bandits and fucking Freemasonic, Luciferian, devil worshiping, Satan worshiping, all types of wicked ass niggas, like, right? That what you're rallying them behind. Oh, the white man, or the goddamn government and all this shit, right? You gotta have a cause for it, and we're gonna see how all that stuff works. Said choose an esoteric name with a peppering of perspective hope, such as the Golden Dawn. Some of you've heard of that. The Fraternity of Inner Light. Furthermore, Latin and other dead languages have an occult quality that draws attention while remaining obscure. For example, the Order Templi Orientis or the Opus Dei, right? For instance, like got the Torah Nights, right? You got the Hawadoth language, which is there's fucking absolutely no fucking such thing, right? But in this cult, there is. And there's nothing you can tell them that thing doesn't exist. And you can't type that up nowhere and find it. Right? They want to use the Lashawan Quadash, right? The Hebrew Israelite camp and stuff, they wasn't using the modern Hebrew. They was using the ancient Hebrew. This is the ancient Hebrew. When really it's just Phoenician script. Phoenician and El Chaldean. Right? Said, your chosen deity or idol isn't as important as your image, though. Right? Your followers won't see the intangible, multi-tentacular space demon you've created, right? The Temple Man. You will never, ever in your life will see Solomon's Temple. Or this great kingdom, or Yahushua coming out the clouds and shit, out of God standing on the damn flying saucer with fire coming out of his eyes and shit, zapping people out of his hands and shit like Spider-Man and Superman, right? So y'all can hang all that shit up. Y'all ain't never gonna see that. That's just part of the gig. You feel me? That's just part of the fucking gig, right? It says for validity and persuasiveness, brainstorm something with foundations in another religion, making it seem like an idea they know their entire lives. Says, finally, decide on your cause. This is your call to arms for your followers. See, Judah talked about this a lot too, with that duality, that force, that push and pull. You have to have that for the cult to work. The goddamn white man's enemy. Goddamn white man. Know what I'm saying? That's the call for arms. The government is after me. Like, know what I mean? All this shit here is what keeps y'all going. They lied about slavery. We're American Indians. We were put here by fucking aliens on spaceships. You know what I mean? All that stupid ass shit. Right? Call for arms for your followers. Who is the enemy? Is it the corrupt Illuminati governments with their bloodthirsty foreign policies? A satanic capitalist society that crushes the individual beneath his cloven hooves? Perhaps you could be more inventive. Something along the lining of Wi-Fi connections that saturate the earth with negative ions, and in order to enslave the population. Y'all done heard that shit with all the 5G stuff and stuff, right? But none of y'all know shit about electronics and won't pick up a book on electronics either. Oh, by the way, this is a side note. For all y'all people gonna be getting jacked up by your cell phones, or like to sit on your cell phones all day. So when y'all want to blame the white man for your head fucking blown up like a watermelon because of your fucking cell phone, your cell phone tells you not to put that shit up to your face.
Isn't it that 5G stuff that everybody's talking about? Or yeah.
Well, your regular cell phone, it says right in any cell phone manual, you're not supposed to keep that thing but no more from like 10 inches away from your face.
Wow. What about like headphones and things like that? Is that under the same category?
I would say the same thing for Bluetooth.
Uh-huh.
I want to say as much for just like a regular plug-in, but the Bluetooth definitely. So that's another thing that y'all gonna be complaining about and shit. What the white man told you. He told you don't put it next to your head. But what you did when you got your phone, you threw the fucking instruction manual in the box. I know how to use the phone. Do it in the box. Do it in the garbage. And now you look like a Martian and shit. Now you mad at the world, right? Y'all ain't want to listen to the white man though. But anyway, let's go on. Whatever you chose, plausible or not, you're going to have to provide loose, circumstantial proof that washes with a few individuals. See? If you're still searching for ideas, YouTube's conspiracy theorists provide some excellent fertilizer for thought. All they have to do, they need some new content for their cult. Surf the internet. New conspiracies. GMS does it all the time. Look, see, they're already giving people the chip in Sweden. You see, they're already making using stem cells and shit to make half man, half goddamn donkey. Like, know what I mean? They're already doing it. Know what I mean? They got all this shit for all this Illuminati. See, they got the FEMA camps. They're gonna put y'all in the FEMA camps. That's coming. They might do it next year. You know they're turning all these Walmarts and shit. Like, know what I mean? That's shit to get your asses going.
Yeah, fear.
See how he's talking about this.
People will react to fear and then get themselves jacked up. That's what these camps-based things are on, is fear.
Good, and they done told you when the shit hit the fan, don't look for us. GMS done told y'all niggas that shit. He said when the time come, y'all shy coming back, these missiles start going, said don't look for us. We're not gonna be here. We're not gonna be on Facebook. We're not gonna be on YouTube. We're not gonna be on none of that shit. Y'all on your own. They tell you that. So the shit, they ride off in the sunset. All right. Another thing you're going to need, structure. Consider your community's internal framework. Imagine the shape of your cult like resembling an endless series of a Russian nesting dolls, each sliding within each other. I don't know if you guys ever seen those things. They look like the, what do you call them, the Weeble Wobble things you used to punch. Motherfuckers pop back up. But they you can open it and there'll be another one inside. And then you can open that one, there'll be one inside of that one, then there'll be one inside of that one, then there'll be one inside of that motherfucker. That shit just keep going. Each sliding within each other. On those outer painted faces illustrates the most simple, alluring, and constructive features, with the more dark and manipulatory aspects cloaked beneath layers of mystery. As the individual uncovers more mysteries, he or she will believe they're on the road to self-discovery. The cue, see, you gotta have the sacrificial altar when you see. You put your lamb on the altar and you take the attributes, and then, like, you know what I mean? Then you get into the temple and you become like God. You get angel brain. This motherfucker actually telling motherfuckers you'll get angel brain.
Wow.
That was one of the first videos. That nigga was telling motherfuckers you get angel brain. He said he got angel brain. He got angel brain, all right. Okay. Acolytes. Next, you need the first, your first acolytes. I'm saying that. I think I'm saying this. Pronouncing this shit right. It's acolytes. Who will be your inner circle? Well, here we go. Strong and welcoming. They will spread your message and furnish you with converts. Organize them into two groups. Sycophants, which is the person who acts shit, I don't even know that word. Towards someone important in order to gain advantage. Our informer, to show perhaps with reference to making an insulting gesture of the fig. Okay, I thought you wanted to complete assistant, not a psychopath. A yes man. That's basically what that is. A yes man. Right?
Hey, Killah. Are you are you trying to be sharing this, or are you just reading it off?
No, I'm just reading it.
Okay, cool.
All right. Give him potential why if they want to see it or something.
No, I was just wondering if you were trying to, but weren't aware that it wasn't showing. I was just double checking.
Okay. Chris, if you watch, I sent it to your phone. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's the right number. All right. Okay. So organize in two groups. Yes men and enforcers. The objective of the first is to love bomb your audience. That's a very key thing that lets you know you're in a cult. A lot of you join these groups. Y'all see Hebrew Israelites for the first time. You get invited to one of their feast days or Sabbath classes or weekday classes, lesson classes, whatever. And you go in there and everybody, you in the right place. You know, that praise to the Most High. To the Most High, Isaac and Jacob. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That the Most High brought you here. You come to the right place, brother. Right? They hit you with all that shit. Yeah, brother. You need a ride home? Brother, you know, we all fellowship here all the time. Would you like to join one of our study group? Would you like to hang out with us? We going over here. We having this dinner. Or, know what I mean? Y'all could go, we having a camp over here, brother. Like, know what I mean? It's all this good stuff that's happening. Everybody's so happy to be around each other. You know, Abba Hashem Yahweh, Shai Brakah, Most High in Christ. Bless. All that good shit. Like, right? Shalom. Mom, I, you know what I mean? I come get some of this yayan, all this shit, right? Motherfucker drinking that yayan and all that mess, right? Called love bombing. And that what that is, that's the hook to get you there. This how they do a damn prostitute. How you first get that prostitute on the track, like, you know what I mean? The bitch gotta trust you first. You know what I mean? Giving potential followers attention. Right? Oh, you make beats? Oh, that's ill, yo. You make beats, yo. You gotta make some of these beats for the truth. We need a brother like you. Oh, you do designs and stuff. Yo, we need that. We need brothers in here like that. Oh, sister, you sew? Oh, sister, you sew? Oh, that's all. See, the Most High brought you here.
Facts.
Oh, sister, you sing? Oh, sister, we gotta hear some of that music. Cause you know, the Most High said, we sung praises to the Most High. We got brothers in here that make beats. We can start bringing these brothers into the truth, and we can get the hell on out of here when Yahweh Shai come. The faster we get it together, the faster Yahweh Shai coming. The more people we wake up, the faster Yahweh Shai coming. Right? They hit you with that shit. Right? That's the love bomb, and the yes men gonna do all that shit. The niggas that's always granted and shit, right? Now you got the enforcers. While the enforcers maintain compliance through strength and tough love. That's y'all nigga in the group that be talking shit. You know what I mean? You got a demon on you. You need to work on that. See, you keep messing around. The Most High gonna spit you out. Y'all heard that shit before. You just ask a nigga the question. But the enforcer come around. You trying to sow discord in the camp? Y'all heard this shit. I bet all y'all sitting there with your mouths wide open. How does nigga know what's going on in my camp? Nigga, because I've been there over 20 years. That's how I'm trying to play a record with this shit. Static. But I don't got my damn thing on. Goddamn Witchfinder here. Damn Witchfinder. All right. Amber, read the mic. Like Mass that. All right. Now, where was I? The enforcers. Yeah, the enforcers maintain compliance through strength and tough love. For this inner circle, it's a good idea to find those who are already on the peripherals of society. The desperate, the traumatized, the socially damaged. All right? The motherfucker, the woman that just tied to all the shit. She got like 15 teen babies. And know what I'm saying? Not a nigga in sight. And she see these brothers teaching the Bible, and they look like the street thug ass niggas they was messing with before. They gave them all them damn babies and mounts, but these niggas work with the Bible, so they get a little both of best worlds, right? They think they got shit going on now. Oh, nigga, the Most High sent me here. He gave one of these good brothers to take care of my babies. Yeah, I'm laughing at y'all asses. I don't care, right? The traumatized, right? Kid that was getting beat up in school, right? We see that with a lot of the chachis and shit. You know what I mean? They got beat up, picked on, and now they found some way, you know what I'm saying, so they can fight back. Well, the Most High chose me. I look like that. I look like the Israelites. I look like the Israelites more than you. You know what I mean? So that's just a new spin. Watch. Next 10 years, watch who those damn Hispanic Israelites going to be on. They're going to be on some whole other shit. Watch. Just watch. Now, right? You heard it first here, Killah B Show. right? The socially damaged. You know, you get kids that were cast out. Like GMS, you got all like the cast outs in society. The people that got nobody wanted to fuck with, just the fuck ups. You know what I mean? The lazy, hard-headed niggas, right? ISUPK, you get the street niggas, the drug addicts, the ex-cons. You know what I mean? So they can still look hard and shit, like they in their yard or something, right? Then you got like IUIC with the church-going niggas, the niggas that straight out the shit. They already goody two shoes. They got jobs. Like they wasn't menace to society. You know what I mean? They got careers and they went to church every day, stuff like that, or they attend college. Like you got to care for every demographic of people, right? They need to help. They need your help in putting the pieces of themselves back together, but in order of your choosing. So they can allow you to do all the work to make them right. They're not going to search inside themselves. They're going to search inside of you to make things right for them. And it says, once formed, these disciples act as your temple walls. Right? You got a problem, oh shit, you turn that nigga. Deflecting you from any question you'd rather not answer. And helping you to build your mystifying persona to be the first of. All right? Now, you got the flock. Don't worry about the class, background, or social divisions of your budding congregation. As savvy as your followers think they are, they're not. Those from strong family backgrounds and seemingly satisfied lives still have a desire to fill the void. You hear that? Everyone is looking for answers. And the more terrifying an image of a great beyond or the enemy you can create, the more likely the followers is to join you. The Most High sent you here. I'm telling you, the Most High sent you here to get this knowledge, to bring you on back on to Israel. This is your home. Now, now you can accept this and you can not accept it. You can buck up. You can buck up. And you be going off. And you start going off. And you going down the street. And the Most High have a bus come around the corner and kill your motherfucking ass. See, you don't want to be here when the Most High come down on that chariot. And he's going to be beaming us up. And you can be right there. You're going to be feeling bad. You can be feeling real bad. Lord, us getting the kingdom. And you can be you can be right there with the other nations. Mad. Then we might kill you. And the Most High have you come back. But, you're going to have to go through that 1,000 years of slavery, too. When you come back. Oh, man. All right. Offer certain free early on, and potential followers will give you something back. Give you some lessons. You get free graphic designs. Give us some lessons. A person that got it, they'll have no problem mailing you books. Know what I'm saying? You get some lessons from them. Your followers will have no problem sending you some money. Well, I just feel so bad. You teaching me all these things and making my life so much better. I was like, just take this $50. Take it. I know y'all need a website for the organization. I do the website for free. Don't worry about it. It's on me. Yup. Giving you something back. Personality test, life coaching, past life hypnotherapy are all effective ways of pulling in an audience. Right? Oh, so say personality tests. So you can have life coaching, past life hypnotherapy. So you can have all these little services that bring these people in also. After all, who doesn't want to find out more about themselves? Express empty appeals of salvation and obligation saturated in rhetoric. Like, don't you want to save yourself? When was the last time you felt great? Get them to the first meeting and you'll have them for life. Remember, keep the details on your chronic fire gods quiet now. See, you don't want to say too much about the kingdom. You don't want to say too much about the temple man degrees. You know what I mean? You got to slow walk. You wouldn't want to scare them off until they've seen all the good you can do to them. Watch your popularity too. Think of the Tower of Babel, where the size of the group became either too large for you to handle or external forces set in. No, not God. More likely a worried police force bringing down everything you built. Or Killah B. Keep numbers controllable, right? You don't want to get too many people going out there, and you not have control of them. Because now they can start speaking amongst themselves. You know what I'm saying? Once they're speaking amongst themselves now, people will start thinking. They might not be thinking for themselves, but they'll start thinking together and start coming to conclusions. Right? Location. You're going to need a place of reflection, somewhere far from the media and police. A remote domain will isolate and solidify individual minds, making them rely upon you and the collective. You got people out here right now giving up lessons, saying, give to receive. Oh, I'm getting this money now to buy us some land and all that type of shit like that. Y'all falling right into that shit, right? By restricting their contact with the outside world, censoring news. Oh, don't listen to that. That's fake news. I don't listen to that shit. And administering false and negative information. You can create the image of a world falling into disarray. You don't see everything going down the hill. They killing all our people. They killing all the black people. You don't see them. Meanwhile, if you live for a challenge and prefer city life, gather your worshipers in the urban world. Hiding in plain sight can work. If your adherents aren't being monitored daily, ensure they adhere to self-censorship. Believing everything outside your doctrine or of beliefs are part of the enemy. Where have we seen that? Anything you go outside of their belief, you're the enemy. Don't talk to that brother. He got a demon on him. Y'all heard all this shit before. And look, only 4 motherfuckers up in here. Good. Good. I hope they all die. Ain't no goddamn sense. At least y'all learned something, though. Let me move on. Keep it going. All right. Okay, here we go. All right. Daily life and conditioning. Ritual management is important. Create regimented order with metronomic meetings at specific times. Say Sunday at 10 a.m. by the fire pits. Filling the days of your followers with arbitrary informity under the guise of social gatherings, community meetings, motivational sessions, power realizations. Like just like, hey, I'm making this this group chat. So all y'all niggas sit up in this group chat. And that shit be going off all day. Y'all know, y'all members of some of them motherfuckers. Those shits be blinging all fucking day. You got niggas live streaming 24 fucking hours a day. And your dumb ass is right there with them listening. Fucking your mind up. And with that, you're not thinking on your own shit. You're not studying. You're not fucking doing what the fuck you supposed to do in your fucking real life. You're not paying attention to your kids. You're not paying attention to your wife. You're not fucking looking for a job. You're not fucking just doing shit that you're supposed to do. Know what I'm saying? Not shit you can't do, shit you're supposed to do. And they keep you tied up. Hebrew Israelites, for example, they got classes every goddamn night for your ass to go to. And they keep you there late enough so when you get out, there really ain't no trouble to get into. You know, you go back home, you got that feeling on you that you just did something right. So you're going home, you're studying your scriptures and blah, 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 blah. The next day you wake up, you might go to work. After that, it's time to go to class. Now you go to work, people starting to see your change at work. You're not talking to certain people anymore. And so people start to notice that shit, right? Keep followers pliable through physical labor. Limit sleep and high sugar, right? Got brothers, hey, brother, I need this website, brother. If you could bless how shall I put his blessing on you so you can help us get this website out? Sister, if you could get this song talking about Yahweh Shai, I know that'll bring brothers to the doors and brothers and sisters to the doors so we can get up out of here and get Yahweh Shai come back and kill all these white people. Low protein diets. Cultivating croplands is invaluable. Creating a feeling of individual validity through communal work while also presenting the notion of being one with the land and distinct from society's destructive qualities. A word of caution. If keeping animals, it's best to have them as farm pets for nutrition, but also to retain serenity of the group. The murder of Percy the pig can cause great animosity with landlubbers. So you don't want to do nothing that's going to spark some type of resentment for you or something like, you know what I mean? They're going to start, I don't believe that. They ain't had to kill that pig like that. And they see this, somebody say, yeah, you're right. That shit is wicked. That shit ain't in the Bible any goddamn way. You know what I mean? And that's how the shit did start there. And then shit started hitting the fan. And next you know, this cult leader getting fucked up and shit like the Witchfinder after. Right? Now, however, expression. The arts can be tricky to discipline and make a mockery of your gods. However, if censored correctly, daily hymns can prove successful. Choose songs that elevate both you and the God while still retaining the sense of mystery. You will build a communal spirit under the guise of self-expression in no time, right? Now, the arts can be tricky to discipline and can make a mockery of your gods. However, if censored correctly, daily hymns can prove successful. Choose songs that elevate both you and the gods. Right now, we got Hebrew Israelite groups with albums with the goddamn camp leader on the front and shit looking like goddamn Jesus with the people standing around him. It's a goddamn shame. Right now, we got camps with pictures of the Yahweh Shai, right? But the goddamn Yahweh Shai looked like the fucking leader of the fucking cult. But they say, no, that's Yahweh Shai. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. The gorillas, you know what I mean? You gotta have that brand behind that shit. You know what I mean? That strength, that punch behind your name. Put respect on my name. type shit. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff plays into keeping the cult going. I was a gang banger. I was a triple dipple OG killer or the South Suicide cracker killers. Oh, word. Yo, that nigga was a triple OG of the South Suicide cracker killers. Over there in Memphis, Tennessee. Oh, word. He a real nigga, yo. Who come in my goddamn house?
The devil is not wanted here.
Whipping their ass today, Chris. Whipping their goddamn ass today.
Yeah, I kind of like this lesson. That's what's up, man. What's good?
Huh?
What's good?
Chill it, man. Chill it. You know shit. Gotta run these motherfuckers over with the lawnmower once in a while.
Yeah. Cut their arms and feet right on off.
Yep. Cut right on off. Cut right on off.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Running down niggas like an 18-wheeler with a drunk driver driving. There's no surviving. Yeah. Yeah, man. They don't like the people don't get it. They don't get it. And I'm showing them like the things to look out for. Like this dude wrote this thing, like, you know what I mean? He's serious. He's like laughing and serious at the same time, but it's very serious because you look up any other thing about a cult, it's exactly what this is saying. So guy pretty much like is mocking it and stuff like, but it is absolutely on point. It's absolutely on point. And like, here's another one: fashion. You're going to need to look the part, and there are two options. Under the pretense of abandoning social contentions, go for the hermit aesthetic. An itchy gown of Hessian sack works well. Look at GMS. GMS. The rough textiles reminds your congregation of the woes of this covetous mate material plane. So basically, it's reminding them of all the hardships and the wickedness of this world, that you're in sackcloth. Ensure your followers dress equivalently, creating a sense of togetherness through your image, all wearing purple. You know what I'm saying? All wearing those stupid ass hula dancer, fucking cowboy fucking fringes.
You know, I want you to go back to what you were saying about these cats releasing albums and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's got it to the point where
I call it.
It's almost
go
to
ahead,
the point
Chris,
where
say?
Okay, whereas because I can't be too loud, you know, little Haru, he in there sleep. What ends up happening is they have it to the point where it's gotten commercial now. You get what I'm saying? Who could take the coolest picture? Like these niggas be having mixtapes, right? And they got Jesus riding in the Benz, literally. You know what I'm saying? And I'm all like this, like they're appealing to your lower self, and you thinking they teaching something, but they're not teaching anything. Let me explain. Today I was on I went over there to I heard Minister Howell giving a show today. So I heard this guy on the name Yazoo. Now he teach something called Eber math. So it's nothing but gematria in a form of numerology, right? I guess he think I'm dumb. I don't know what it is. Whatever. That's not my point though. But me and him was having a conversation one day, and he says, show me. He was arguing, you know, the usual menstrual show shit with these camp dudes. And he was arguing it, and he said something that he was very uneducated about. He stated, show me a Greek that invokes their god. And I read to him the prayer of Zeus. And the first thing he said was, invocation is not a prayer. You understand what I'm saying? And I said, well, wait a minute. Yes, it is. And where'd you get that from? You understand what I'm saying? So how can I sit up there and say it? Today he was on there And I said, do you still, he was saying that everybody else lies while he tells the truth. So, you know me, I wasn't going to hold off nothing like that. So I asked him, I said, are you still going to sit up here and say you tell the truth? He said, yeah. I said, good. Let's talk about that word when you said invoke. Invoke don't mean to pray. And he said, okay. So I looked up the word invoke. It means to ask for supplication or to pray. I say, there it is right there. And then he says, no, that ain't what it means. I said, so how can you change the definition? Now I'm gonna show you how these camp dudes act. And he said, what he stated was, I'm talking about invoking through the Ruach HaKodesh, through the baptism of Christ. And I said, well, now you all messed up because yep, hold on, here it comes. I said, now you all messed up because see, they're in a camp and that all that sounds good until you go into these definitions. I said, I'm talking about prayer, supplication, invoking. Now you're getting into ritual bathing because that's what baptism is. It's a ritual in which the priest baptizes you by invoking the name of a god. And I was just all like, so you got to get your definitions right. It sounds good. You get what I'm saying? That sounds good to somebody who's naive, but to somebody who studied like myself, I don't mean to toot my own head, you're going to get beat up on that. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're just trying to sound smart. That's all I'm saying. And these guys do this a lot. You know, the camp leaders, these people who teach these different doctrines like Judah. I just noticed the other day, he was on there teaching about the language, right? And he was teaching, see, Aram taught Hebrew. And I'm all like, wait a minute, man, you got to stop this. How are you trying to use biblical names to teach a language when the Bible itself wasn't written to about 325 BCE? I mean, AD. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just listening to a lot of the nonsense that they teach. And unless you are truly, truly, truly studying, you're going to always fall for it every single time. I'm telling you, every single time. There's no way around it. There's just no way around it, you know. And you guys got to be ready because a lot of this stuff is just ways for other races to come amongst you and say, fuck Africa. Fuck you niggas. Because that's what they're doing.
Exactly.
When you see a Mexican inside of a Israelite camp and he the only white boy standing there or somebody from the Mongoloid standing there, right? And arguing with black people about whether or not they want to be Christians. Well, let's slow it down like this. First of all, you're not an Israelite because you're a Judean. Israel was scattered. So how can you be an Israelite and a Judean when Judah and Israel was never brought back as one stick? You understand what I'm saying? So really, you're an ancient Judean. That's what you are. I've only heard one person get that right. You're not an Israelite. Israel, you have to earn the name Israel. And you guys don't even have a covenant anymore. You guys are enslaved. So let's stop playing that game too. You guys are in a cult. Like, let's think about it. You guys drink the bread and eat the blood, drink the blood of Jesus, right? Well, did you know that the Romans, they ate the blood, they ate the bread and meat of Serapis through the bull and literally drank its blood and invoked the name of the deity Serapis? Did you know that it came from the practice of Osiris or Asar? Because Serapis is nothing but Asar or Osiris. And Osiris comes back as a ram. You see, so you guys ain't really, or he takes the form of a bull where he sacrificed. So you people ain't really ready because y'all not studying. Because if you were studying, you would have saw right through this. So let's stop playing the game like y'all so well studied. All y'all do is get online, listen to these niggas, talk a bunch of shit, and don't know what the fuck they talking about.
They pick one that fit their fancy. They pick one that fits their fancy and shit.
Thank you. And let me say this. Hold on. Let me say this real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I heard you, Judah. I heard you teaching that bullshit. Now I'm going to ask you nicely. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. And I'll debate you on the language on your channel. How about that, Judah? How about I come to your channel and debate you on there?
And when was the second temple destroyed?
Right. I'll debate you on that language, Judah. Let's just stop all this stuff. And them little dudes you got over there with you now, it's a joke. I'm not even trying to laugh at you per se. I'm laughing at your team.
One
I'm
of them
laughing at your team.
One of them grew some little balls and shit. Try to buck up the other night.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, try to buck up. I forgot what the nigga said, but then somebody else caught that shit too. You know, Judah, what happened? Judah gave them the talk. He did that whole woe is me. You know, people this time they don't want to hear. I'm just gonna go away. No, Judah, no. They did one of those shits and shit. And everybody got in line for him. Like, you know what I mean? He does that shit. Everybody, he pulled the sob story with everybody. They feel bad for him. Like you about to murk yourself. So then they hang out. Yup. Then they hang out.
Y'all can come over here with us and learn for free.
Yup. Judah trying to get their asses to motherfucking Japan so they can be samurai fucking apprentices. Yo, on some real shit though. Yo, on some real life shit. Where the fuck is Devin?
I don't know.
Yo, if anybody like know that, bro, like, yo, this like, let us know if that nigga like there, like, know what I mean? Like, cause that way we see that nigga on his channel, none of that shit. Oh, who knows where that nigga at, yo? We done heard you the thread, nigga. We might have another motherfucker. I might be doing another one of them videos and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? U.S. soldier and shit disappears in Japan.
Wait a minute, he a soldier?
Some nigga named Dr. Gary.
Wait a minute, he a soldier?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
With who?
You didn't know that?
No.
That's a soldier. Yeah, it's the Navy.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And on there hanging out with motherfuckers talking about they know terrorists. Now, I said, actually, I don't know if I was on the air talking about that shit or not, but I was like, yo, where the fuck Devin? I was like, that nigga, I was like, fuck being dead, Judah killing the nigga or something. I said, that nigga might be in the brig. That nigga might be in military prison.
He might
around
be.
with Judah Nazareth. Because you can't be in the military and doing shit like that. Because, like, when you do something and get caught, that shit ain't going to say, Devin, what's the name, whatever age, did this, a murderer or whatever and shit. They're going to say, naval officer Devin, fucking blah, 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 blah. Like, know what I'm saying? So when you got government jobs, they don't play that shit. You can't just be like out there in the world and say what the fuck you want to say. Because it's going to make, or like if you're a public servant, like say like you drive a city bus.
Yeah, I was in the army. There are
like,
things you can't do.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't be on there with that bullshit. Because the first thing, they're not going to just say your name. They're going to say your title, motherfucker. They're going to be like, fucking New York, Bronx, New York postal worker. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're going to say that shit. But if you work at the grocery store, they're not going to say, oh, a 21-year-old grocery store worker. They're not going to say that. But if your ass is a public servant or some shit in some way, they putting your shit on blast. So that nigga got Judah on there talking about terrorists and shit. and he co-signing the nigga, and in the military. Let the white folks find that shit. All his military friends and shit find that shit out. That he hanging out with motherfuckers that support terrorism. Shit, they might get rid of his ass. Oh, you want to go around with no fuckity fuck niggas, huh? All right, goddamn. Let your ass join the goddamn military, nigga.
Well, like I said,
We got you in Japan. Yep.
I can't wait to debate him on that. What's it called? That language. He up here naming characters and shit. Like that's not how you determine lingua franca, Judah. And they were falling. Yeah, you know. Yeah, that's what he was saying. Yeah, you know.
Yep.
See, we were all over with this.
Oh, you're a Booger Bear last night? Booger Bear said the arc was like a guy. Yo, fuck the shit. Yo, I'm gonna continue with this shit. I'm almost done with it. I'm almost done. But this is like some fucking breaking news shit right here. So I gotta hit y'all with this motherfucker right here. Shit. I thought I sent that shit to you.
Might be time for some tapes.
I know, right? Yeah, listen to this dumb shit, yo. Listen to this fucking dumb shit. Listen.
What that means is talking about how they was breaking out in tools.
They talk about when the people at the ark and shit, they were breaking out in tumors, right? They said that they had hemorrhoids in the scriptures, right? But he's saying they tumors, right? Now listen how this nigga say.
Said like they was really like that. What should we do about the God of Israel? Put us from the hand that's been hard to get this. The Ashdodites, when they devastated them, they struck them, Ashdod and the surrounding areas with hemorrhoids. It says that when the Ashdod, that it was so that they said, let the ark of God of Israel not stay with us, from the hand that's been hard against us and against Dagon our God. And they summoned and gathered our governors and close hands them, and they said, what should we do about the ark of God of Israel? And they replied, let the ark of God of Israel be transferred to God. So they transferred the ark of God to Israel. It's not a key. When you look at everyone and what that means, it's talking about how they was breaking out in tools. It also says like they was moving a hair or right and singing this. The miracle about
Judah had to leave Japan, by the way, because of a nuclear meltdown at a power plant. That is true. Because when you look at the video of him saying it, Judah starts looking like, what the fuck? Here come this nigga again with this dumb shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he's talking about fucking nuclear, getting all fucking radiation and shit. And Judah's like just standing, sitting all uneasy. Because Judah had to leave Japan when the tsunami shit hit the nuclear reactor. He lived near the nuclear reactor. For y'all that watch that show Chernobyl and shit, that shit'll fuck your old ass up. Know what I'm saying? So that's why fucking guys are over there looking like Lumpy Simpson and shit. Fucking looking like Rocky Dennis and shit from Math. But fucking listen. So he got the hell out of Japan and shit. So Judah was like exposed to that shit. And he went back to Japan.
there's only one thing that compares to that, and that's a nuclear blast. That's the only thing that can produce that much radiation, because it's proven, like, you know, places they drop nukes. If you try to go live there, you start to get this.
So they had nuclear bombs. The ark was producing nuclear fucking shit. So what about the other people? What about the Israelites that were standing around the ark while all this shit is going on?
Radiation poison. And it's cool too, when the ark was around these people, they was.
Wait a minute, you went on there?
No, that's me. I recorded and I was commentary taking out of this shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's what I want to present as of right now is the miracle of Torah, because that clearly tells you that's the first account ever.
So Israelites are anti-radiation.
Israelites are anti-radiation.
Nuclear fission.
Listen to this nigga. Listen what he says. Listen.
What we would call like electricity, nuclear fission, and fission.
Nuclear fission. Okay. Nuclear fission. He said.
But that is, like I said, when you look at that confusion, I'm telling you what we would call like electricity, nuclear fission, and physics as well. But that is, like I said, when you look at that comparison, all the translations, that is radiation poison.
So in all the translations, that is radiation poison. Okay.
And that only comes from something that can produce that much power. So with that, I want to say, Howard Card, I yield.
He said it's something like electricity. It's something like radiation. He said nuclear physics, nuclear fission.
What an idiot.
That's the most fool ass nigga on the fucking planet, nigga. Yo, and Judas is like, God damn, I hope that nigga shut the fuck up. I talked to Nagy, and Nagy was like, yo, I don't even understand half the shit this nigga be saying. He said, you know, but I can't sing shit.
That's a damn shame.
Oh shit, yo.
Hey, don't you wish you was a Canaanite now, Booger Bear?
Woo! Woo! Oh man. The new nuclear fission. These fucking niggas, man. Let me finish this thing up with this coat shit. All right.
Go ahead.
I got on the shit with the fashion. If all right. Ensure your followers dress equivalently, creating a sense of togetherness throughout your image. If aesthetic fashion doesn't fit your persona and you're flamboyant, choose items that look so odd and grandiose. That's grandiose. How you say that, Chris?
Grandiose.
Yeah, grandiose. That you transcend taste. Aleister Crowley looked divine in his Egypto-Grecian garb that maintained his sense of aloofness across a century of declining religions. Have your followers scour secondhand shops to make their own clothing branded with your emblem. While fashion can bring your audience together, it can also help promote individual thought. You know what I mean? So after a while, people will start enjoying making their garments. It starts spending mad money on it. Like IUIC, it's Sabbath classes. After Sabbath, you know how many people were buying fringes? Like they were selling mad fringes. They buy one. I want the green ones. I want to get the red ones to look fly with the skirt I just got. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And them niggas went right up the street to the carpet store and bought that shit. Fabric store and bought that shit.
Yup. I was telling them how they source the shit through China and shit. You should have saw them niggas' faces. Like I was fucking up their hustle. And like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I was dealing with at the time. So I was giving them the source everything for the shit. Yo, you should saw them niggas' faces. Like, nigga, if you don't shut the fuck up, nigga. You know, like you trying to hide some shit, and now a nigga just like not knowing what's going on, just start running his mouth about some shit. And you just trying to shut him up. Like, there was on some shit like that. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up. Like, motherfucker, go print some t-shirts. Your fucking ass. Ain't nobody called you in it anyway. Right? So, power of confession. This is a heavy one right here. Have members confess sins and faults publicly and subject them to ridicule or humiliation by others. Revealing those exploitable weaknesses can keep them in the group through fear, guilt, and fantasies of self-remorse. After this public hazing, you should speak up and absolve them as their munificent mother, father figure. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, you know, brother, see, you got to go through Charlotte. It's good. It's all out now. See, brother, like, you can put it behind you. Shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they give you that little talk and shit. Or, like, when you come in, they want to know where you come from. Like, you know what I mean? Because they know what's wrong with you because you're trying to join this bitch. Right? So, they're like, they'll probe at you and shit. Oh, you was in an abusive relationship, or you was on drugs, or you was a prostitute, you used to sell drugs, or like, and they'll like, and the people like from all the love bombing, these people, these members open up to the officers in the camp, or the captains, or even the co-leader himself. You know what I'm saying? And the officer ain't nothing but enforcer. The officer watches over you to make sure you don't get out of line. And when you get out of line, you get reported to the captain. Captain point you to the elder, and you get put on council in front of the whole congregation. And it could be some shit that they don't even check you on. They can see you doing, and then it's come up in class. Yeah, we about to have a council. Like, brother, such and such, come up to the front. And you be like, what the fuck going on? Like, these niggas about to promote me or something? No. The niggas about to tear your ass up. They said, well, brother, my brother told me someone saw you coming out the strip bar yesterday. And put you on blast, right? So ultimately, they use this mental breakdown as a form of spiritual awakening, or ascendancy to a next level. Try to point home that every moment is a crisis through statements like, time is running out. You brothers better get these lessons while you can. You heard Judas say that shit. Time running out. When those niggas, those missiles start flying and stuff, don't look for me. Confess now before it's too late. This should counter your flock long-term planning and have your followers looking critically to their past for further confessional sessions. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, the niggas just start spilling all the beans. Well, when I was in the world, I was doing this. When I was in the world, I was doing that. Just like another sister and shit. What happened? She said how she was fucking, she like women. Know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And like, you know what I mean? You let motherfuckers know shit. And they be sit right there, writing it down. Writing it down. Right? Criticism. Paranoia works here. Use your flock to assess the threat of betrayal. Thinly veiled stories such as the snake in the Garden of Eden aid you hear. With suspicious eyes on each other, they remain distracted from you. You get it? With suspicious eyes on each other, they remain distracted from you. Just like I said, the other little nigga had some heart the other day to buck up. And I said, I know the nigga well enough. What he did, he pulled a little story thing on them niggas, made them niggas feel bad. So the nigga just felt like, know me, had some heart to take a shot. Just to stay in Torah nights. Probably told him I was gonna put your ass out because you ain't do shit like he did last time. You know what I'm saying? So what that does, now he says something to me and expect the backlash to come off on him. So and that takes all the attention off the leader. The leader don't care if you fighting with these niggas. He won't even show up to the battle. SOJ, ask me this. How many times has Judah Nazareth showed up on y'all live streams? When you got every goddamn member in the group always attend your live streams. Why this nigga never show up?
Because y'all just weren't important enough to him. Just gonna call it like it is.
Yup. Now check this out. I'm almost done. Sooner or later, every cult leader will face criticism. It's how you move with the reproach that matters. Smile and remain calm. Treat the accuser like a teacher with a naive child, asking them personal questions as to why they feel this way. You must use get touch with me. You got white parents. You know what I mean? Me and Chris tell y'all this all the time. And this man wrote this shit here. We figured this shit out on our own. We had to read shit to figure this shit out. Misdirection pushes negative elements into the outside world and blames society or the individual for the problem. Give the appearance of listening and provide delayed tactics while working out how you can squash this naysayer. See? Give the appearance of listening and provide the delay tactics. If you're a wrathful leader, sacrificial victims are a hot topic. And dissenters make perfect candidates. Consider a wicker man in late winter. You want your croplands to flourish after all. In future, use your inner circle to divide critics from the group. See? So what Judah would do, he would make another chat. He got the group chat, but then he would make an inner chat. That TK Mafia page, that was started for the brother that was in the like mind with Judah. And we can sit there and we can work out whatever targets we got and all that stuff together without those outsiders that could be spies, that could be trying to brew up some shit against the group. You know what I mean? So they made it a separate. Judah made it, and he did the same thing when we put it in Devin. He made Devin go over there. Trump Devin to go over there. He made him and Nagy and all of them go over there. Tommy, fuck around with them. Fuck me. When the Most High come back, you're gonna be eating missiles. Oh, Uncle Ben Townsend said, "Oh, yes, oh, yes, so better than the rich man." You are aiding your followers by releasing them from their for the purpose for the prosperous harvest. Yet another reason to keep a small farmland on hand. If you're advocating free love, remind followers to keep it within the family and sow the seed to ensure the next generation of followers who know as advocates. So what they want you to do, remember Judah was actually saying, they're older, they can marry his daughters. They used to talk about that shit all the time. Him and Hadassah used the same shit. I would want Yosef to marry one of your daughters. You heard that, said that shit too, right? Apprentice, up next. This is the end here. Apprentice becomes master. This is only your starter pack. It will soon be time to construct your own holy book. Immortality is a wonderful, particularly of the cult leader. Your doctrine and vision will outline this mortal coil So it's important to imprint them on your flock for future generations. If literacy, excuse me, I'm sorry. If literacy isn't your strong point, recruit a ghostwriter. Alternatively, call the number at the end of the pamphlet to speak to one of our representatives here at True Freedom Ltd. You know what I'm saying? At ToryKnights.org or whatever, right? Book yourself in for one of our power seminars and gain access to our vote of all knowing. You know, they hit you with that, like GLCC, have you paying for lessons and shit like that. And DVDs with Josh from Absolute Bible Truth. Got all these goddamn DVDs. And if you get this one, don't you be able to unlock your brain, and then you'll have angel brain. See? And the man says, we hope you found this manual informative. It should go a long way in helping you or orienting your tricky world of faith, filthy and following. My fiat is swarming with the black bodies of flies. It might be that in choosing to tell you how one might start a cult, I have wrought purpose or the anger of the gods. Or it could be that I've somehow summoned a god of plague and pestilence. But as my girlfriend comes to tutting and closes the window, I realize that it's the friends from the fruit stalls 2 floors beneath us. Whenever you've chosen a forgotten pagan god or multi-tentaclier space demon, the trick to amassing followers is pretty much the same. That's it. So, as you see here, all those things are played out. All those things are played out. Like I gave little scenarios and stuff at every little point and stuff, how that goes on in the Hebrew Israelite code. Goes on in the Jehovah's Witnesses. It goes on in the Mormons. It goes on in everywhere you go, it goes on. That shit even goes on in the Christian church. 5%, all that shit. So, yeah, Chris came out here. Get some time, Chris, to jump back on. Let's see what the chat saying here. So, any of y'all got any questions or anybody want to cuss me out? On my mic jacked up. I don't know what to tell you this shit. I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to play this thing real quick. This is part of it. I should have played it where it's supposed to be played, but I forgot about it. All right. I can show you guys this shit real quick. I don't know. I was working on some new logos for the new channel. Not solid on the name yet, but I'll just throw some stuff out there. I don't know. So I'll let you guys check that out. Get back to what I wanted to show you. Okay. All right. You guys can see my screen. Oh, all right. Check this out. I just want to show y'all something. There's a group of people that claim, I guess, Jerusalem is a different place than what they say it is. Right? I just want to show this shit. How stupid. I'll start from the beginning. I was just going to show a couple second part that was funny to me, but I'll play the whole thing. Check this out.
Beit Israel is a community originally from the United States with roots in the Black Hebrew Israelites movement. Now based in Israel, the
Check this
religious
out.
group believes Tel Arad to be the true Jerusalem.
See, they done made their own goddamn Jerusalem. And why that nigga got some chicken feathers and shit hanging out the side of his goddamn head? Somebody please explain that shit to me. Somebody please explain that shit to me. Somebody please fucking explain that shit to me. What the fuck is that shit hanging out of his motherfucking head?
That's right, isn't it?
The
Is that a Hayrut lot? Look at these dumbass niggas.
Israeli government, however, does not recognize Tel Arad as a holy site.
Israel have a law. You see, that indicates that if you have a
See, they say the place is a holy site, but these niggas ain't got no evidence of that bullshit. And now they trying to use the law of the land to justify their bullshit. And these niggas is trying to build a soccer field or some shit on that motherfucker.
holy place within the land of Israel, that you should be able to visit there freely, you see, without having to pay entry for it. So
The crack is like, that nigga don't even comb his hair.
because of that, we want what everybody else, what every other community have in Israel.
Shit, get that weave though. We still got that weave out that motherfucker though. Yo, niggas be killing me and shit, yo, shit. That's just like, shit, I ain't wearing no goddamn, I wear jeans. I put on pants. I dare somebody to say something to me. I dare somebody to say something to me. I dare, I'm bleeding under this motherfucking shit myself. Anyway, any goddamn way.
We want our people that's coming from America, our people that live here in Israel, we want to be able to enter into the holy place.
Leader of Beit Israel, Hoshua Amariel, is citing an Israeli law enacted 52 years ago. The law says holy places
That shit ain't nothing but that Moorish bullshit over there in Israel.
be protected from any desecration with freedom of access to those who hold them as sacred. Tel Arad is currently under Israel's Park Authority, where it is being treated as a national park and campsite. Beit Israel's activities are
Look at these
slowly
niggas. Look at these niggas. That's why they don't take you serious, nigga. What the fuck is that shit you wearing, nigga? Really?
being banned from the site,
Look.
and its members must
Look at this nigga right here and shit. When he played for the Saints.
and its
Look at the nigga
members
with the gold
must
breastplate,
take
with the solid plastic gold breastplate and shit, with the costume jewelry. And they supposed to take these motherfuckers serious.
to enter for prayers.
Look at this nigga with the fringes on the side of his pants and shit. Fuck out of
I
here,
fear
nigga.
God more than I fear me. You understand? So we do.
See? Y'all fuck around to one of them Israeli motherfuckers fucking push your dreadlocks back, motherfucker. And then you learn.
Go ahead and do what we're required to do, but we have a backlash afterwards saying that we broke the rules of
No, nigga, you did break the rules. Because they said that is not a historical spot. A sacred holy spot. They said that.
the place.
Several years
You
ago,
gotta prove what that is.
Beit Israel began working with Israeli lawyer Daniel Taib.
Handshake. That's the handshake for the revolution.
Right?
The
It's that dumb
Torah
shit.
revolution.
Together, they are working on bringing the case before
Well,
the
what the
Israeli
fuck?
government to have Tel Arad
You said, whatever, nigga. Bring your ass over here, let you comb your head next.
officially recognized as a holy
Nigga
place.
walk around with a big ass stick and shit.
Over the past year, the situation started escalating. Before last year, Chief Hoshua and his community could go there for their ceremonies and sacrifices. Everything was authorized. No one hurt anyone. Now they are being given difficulties to practice their rituals. So we are stepping up our legal actions to help.
Currently, the group holds most of their rituals outside the boundaries of the park's authority.
Look, watch this, yo. This is the part I'm talking about. Look, they done got the poor goddamn sheep upside down and shit. Look at that shit. Nigga, show me that shit in the Torah when you got some goddamn feathers and shit on a goddamn stick, nigga, waving that motherfucker at the goddamn sheep. Show me that shit in the scriptures. Look. Y'all think I'm bullshitting. Look, nigga. That nigga a goddamn witch doctor. Look at this nigga. Look. Motherfucker, you niggas is Indians, motherfucker.
Dishearten many members of the community.
Burn your ass up with that stupid shit.
The city of David,
listen,
is the same as Zion. That Mount Zion is the city of David. The scriptures literally say that. Then how can you have a sign that points Mount Zion this way and then the city of David that way?
But that's what it is, dummy. Why you think different? That's like saying a sign saying Bronx is that way and Harlem is that way. But you say it is the other way and shit. But the sign's been there before your ass was born. When you trying to tell somebody different. Fuck out of here, booger. Fucking booger beer.
Doesn't make sense.
No, you don't make sense.
Mount Zion. And we would like to come there and pray and serve the Most High as we're commanded. That's all.
It hurts.
Now you see something here, right? You see the dreadlocks on the man beard there? This is what cults do to you. Now look at this. I wonder if any of y'all picked up on that. He's trying to grow dreadlocks on his beard to be like his cult leader, old boy him.
They're really bad. It's something that I think about every day. I cry about it. I pray about it.
What you crying about?
Every day. I'm dealing with it every day. Everywhere I go in this country. It's really hard because that's who we are. That's who we are as a people.
Look at these niggas on the side of the goddamn highway.
Declined I-24 news report.
Blowing fucking party favors. Nigga, bring that shit back to Party City, nigga. Nigga, bring that shit back to Party City.
I-24 news request to be interviewed on Beit Israel and Tel Aviv.
Nigga, where's y'all going? Back to Egypt?
Tel Aviv.
Y'all niggas going back to Egypt. Look at this nigga with the breastplate. His stomach about to just bust out that motherfucking, that girdle. God damn. These niggas got that little ass horn. Them niggas got that shit at Party City and shit for $3 a piece.
News request to be interviewed
Look at this
on
nigga.
Israel and Tel Aviv.
Big
It remains
stupid
to
ass
be
dicks.
seen if the community will ever get the recognition it seeks.
Unbelievable, y'all. This unfucking real. I think they are separate from Ben Amin. Yeah, I think they are. Yeah, right where that's sitting to go to work. Yup. This shit is crazy, yo. You niggas is foolish. This shit is like this plumb foolishness. Oh man, this shit is so fucking silly, yo. This shit is so fucking silly. So silly. This nigga sitting there. That nigga has some party flavor. The motherfucker. That nigga went to Party City for the motherfuckers and shit. God damn. God damn. This shit is unfucking real. I don't know. I'll put the chat. I think the link in the chat. Anybody want to come on? So, if not, head my ass on out of here and shit. They end up getting clapped in the head and shit. They can try to buck up against the goddamn Israeli government, talking about motherfucker, this is what the temple was. Niggas be like, blah! Get these niggas on out of here. That shit is crazy. Oh, who we had up in the chat? We got Godson. What up, Godson? Oh, we got this nigga back and shit. You back to answer them goddamn questions? Bring your ass around here if you ain't got to answer these motherfucking questions. Oh, man. Yeah, she gonna be mad at herself. She gonna be mad at the mug. Mad at the mug and shit. And that South Park character looking Booker Beer nigga and shit. He can be mad as a fuck too. Man, I could have been eating poke sandwiches this whole goddamn time. Gave up poke for these niggas. Son of a bitch. Gave up poke for these niggas. Oh. Unreal, yo. Unreal. Fucking believable. Yo, know what I've been getting a lot of support from? Yo, the women. The women been fucking with me for the last week, yo. With these videos. They've been sharing the shit out of my shit, yo. Liking the fuck out of that video. On Facebook, yo. Shout out to that sister, Shariah. She hooked it up. She spread that shit out to the sisters and stuff. The sisters are feeling that shit. So far, it look like the sisters is feeling this too. I already got a couple shares and stuff. A couple of these sisters. That's what's up. You niggas ain't shit. Oh, man. Daniel Hayru had a dope video he made early this morning. Or I guess it was, I don't know, I guess it was yesterday night for him. I caught it like early this morning and stuff. It's really good. Check out Daniel Hayru on Facebook. Doing some cool lives. Yeah, see. Let's see if I can get my boy up out of here and shit. I ain't gonna say who it is. Let's see. Let me see if he step up on here. It might be too late for him. Give y'all a treat. I hope he answered. He might. Yeah. Anybody want to come in to the chat? I'm going to wait about another 5 minutes or so. I'm going to head up on out of here. What else I have for y'all? I had some more shit. Oh, yeah, I had some other dumb shit Judah did. Let me play that motherfucker, too. Get that out of there. Stupid motherfucker. They always about lying about something. Look, this is exactly what I was telling y'all. Now watch this shit. Make it up shit. Shit can screen. Ready? All right.
find the inward fight. See, a lot of these students don't have the inward fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just get there to their own desires. They work in the standards. They spend money on standards. They do everything they're not supposed to be doing. They do. Because it's a lot easier to be a useless teacher than it is to be a son of God. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. You know what I mean? Like, so you know, I don't
Oh man, I just throw that one away and shit. I ain't really do nothing. But yeah, I'm gonna head up on out of here. Go out with a song to go out with. Thanks to everybody that tuned in. And remember, only you can defeat the cult leader. Just like tooth decay. Only you can do it, god damn it. If you don't, the motherfuckers be right there and shit. Using the shit out of your ass. Trust on that. Some might be using your ass literally. Oh man. This shit sometimes too fun. It's too fun. And I lost my Chrome page. Where is it? Yeah, I got too much shit going on the screen. I'll lose a window on the screen. I don't know. That time. That shit had. It's crazy. Shit, I closed that motherfucker? Yes, I did. Right? Oh, it's crazy. How the fuck that shit got closed? Whatever. Alrighty. So yeah, like I said, just watch out, people. Just watch out, because they're there for you. Even the ones you think are the most nicest people and stuff, wolf in sheep clothing. They can talk nice to you. They might even send you a couple of dollars. If they see your potential shit to bring in more members. Trust me on that. Trust me on that. That's how they get down. But and you guys won't understand. Give it a couple years. Some of y'all maybe 10, maybe 5 years. Some of y'all maybe trying to get on, but I don't know. It's either like too early or too late. You're trying to get on. You always miss the show, but I guess he's an elder in House of Israel. He said he's been in the truth for 52 years. Get him in a headlock. I was like, yo, I ain't responsible. Get your ass. I ain't responsible. Right now my shit's going slow when I'm trying to leave. Usually when I'm trying to do something, shit fucked up. Come on. Let's see. Shit. All right, there you go. Okay. Go.
I let my light shine at all times for the world to see.
Thanks everybody for coming on. It's Killah B, the goddamn Witchfinder General. You got a false ass doctrine. We gonna tear that son of a bitch down. You best believe that. That's right, 1,000 certified. Boombox.
the follower, never been a coward. Took a few chances, took a few risks, took it to trial, and I beat that shit. Never took the stand, now I pleaded the fifth. My crime partner ran his mouth like a bitch. Pressure burst price, but I stayed rock solid. Hella book smart, I'm thorough, street knowledge. Stand up, die till the day that I die. I'm scared never, I'm built for whatever. You can miss me with all the lies. 1,000, I'm certified. 5. You rap with nonsense, hatred, and jealousy. You spit that toxic, that poison, that ignorance. You talk a lot of shit, but none of it is relevant. Tell a nigga real about the shit he don't say. The shit he don't say, yeah, the shit he say. Tell a nigga about the shit he don't say. The shit he don't say, the shit he don't say. You spit that toxic, that poison, that ignorance. You talk a lot of shit, but none of it is relevant. You can miss me with all the lies. 1,000, I'm certified. 1,000, I'm certified. 1,000, I'm certified. I'm the Dutch Mason box. I turn pain into love. Those into dollars. Never been a flop, never been a coward. Never been a type to do fuck shit. Never lied on my pockets, never lied on my dick. Okay, diamond rings and gold chains. No love, just love. Yeah, the hood is fucked up. Cocaine, champagne, diamond rings and gold chains. No love, just love. Yeah, the hood is fucked up.
Killah B, goddamn Witchfinder General. Black Rage and Gold Bullets, goddamn it. Black Rage and Gold Bullets.